Hi everyone, Sumera here. Today I'm going to show you how to build a social media automation workflow using Make.com with the help of AI tools like Gemini, ChatGPT, and DALL-E. I'll walk you through each step from pulling blog content out of Google Sheets to generating captions, creating images, and posting automatically. So my goal here is that by the end of this video, you'll have your own AI-powered content engine. So let's get started. So once you've got your Make.com account set up, just head to the left panel and click on Scenarios. The interface is super visual. Here you can see that I have created a list of folders. I'll head to Social Media folder and on top right, click on Create a New Scenario. I'll give my scenario a name and now we'll click the plus sign to start building our workflow. The first thing we need to set up is a trigger. This tells Make when the automation should start. In our case, the trigger is going to be Google Sheets. And after connecting to Google Sheets, you can use the Search Rows module. It returns rows that match the given criteria. We'll drop the URL of blog post or article into the Google Sheet. And as you can see, I've added one link at the top for testing purposes. This is from a popular website, Lead and Inspire. I will now use this article to create my social media post for 3 widely used handles. On Spreadsheet ID, select the sheet on your drive. Under Sheet Name, select the sheet from the drop-down and scroll all the way to the bottom and hit Save. All right. Now that our automation knows which blog link to work with, the next step is to connect with a large language model, and it can actually read and understand the content of the web page. In our case, we'll use Gemini, and we'll use a module called Create a Completion. From the model dropdown, I'm going to select Gemini 2.5 Flash. This model is lightweight, fast, and has great reasoning capabilities. Under Messages, click Add an Item, set the role to User since we are feeding the AI a prompt. Then under Paths, choose Text as the message type, and in the text field, this is where you tell the LLM what to do. So I'll type here, summarize the article, and then click the data picker to insert the blog link we pulled from Google Sheets. Scroll to the bottom and hit Save. Now we'll run the automation once to check if everything is working fine. In a couple of seconds, you can see that the execution of the scenario is completed. Make displays the number of operations performed by each module with a white circle above the module. When you click on that bubble and check the output, you can see that the URL from the sheet has been returned to this field called blog post A. Similarly, you can check the Gemini module. The article has been summarized in the output section of the operation. Now we'll move on to our next step. We'll use the module Router. A router allows you to branch the scenario flow into several chains of modules. Each route processes the data differently according to the conditions you set. You can scroll and look for the module you want to add. If not, you can just put it in the search box and hit Enter. We've added 2 nodes here. We will in total have 3 nodes for our 3 social media channels. I'll go ahead and add the OpenAI module and select the model from the list. This is for creating a post for Facebook. Now let's add a prompt. This is what tells ChatGPT exactly what kind of post we want to generate. So I've already prepared the prompt for generating a Facebook post. So I'm just going to copy and paste here under the messages. Select your role, text content. This is where you actually will copy your prompt. And at the end, I'm just going to select the field where it basically had summarized the blog post, which was via Gemini. Feel free to pause the video and copy the prompt if you like to do and follow along exactly. Yeah, hit save. Now let's move on to setting up the automation for Instagram post. This step is almost identical to the Facebook post setup. I'll start by adding the OpenAI module, and this time I'll choose actually the same GPT-4 system from the dropdown. And you'll notice the default value for maximum completion tokens is 2048. This controls how long the output can be. So now you can lower this if you like, if you want shorter posts or need to optimize for speed. Now under messages, I'll add a new item, set the role to user, and in the text field, put the custom prompt that I prepared earlier. At the end of the prompt, I'll insert the variable that contains the blog summary we generated earlier via Gemini. Yeah, go under candidates, contents, part, and text. Once this is done, go ahead and click save. We'll add our third create completion module, and we'll use the same GPT-4 module for that. This is for our LinkedIn account, and you're going to do the same thing. We're going to go, and under the text content, we are going to add the prompt. You can make changes in your prompt based on the tone and the voice that you need, and select the input from the contents part, text at the end, just the way we did previously for the two handles. All right, you can click save now. Now that we've completed the caption creation step, let's make the Instagram post visually pop by generating a custom image. So for that, I'll add one more module to the workflow, an OpenAI module, and this time I'll select DALL-E 3 model. And in the prompt box, I'll type out a visual description of the kind of image I want, something that matches the tone and content of the Instagram caption. I'll also include the dimensions like, 1080 by 1080 pixels to fit the platform perfectly. And for the input, we'll scroll back to the Gemini step where we summarize the blog. Under candidates, content, parts, and text, we can select the exact output from Gemini that describes the article. You could also use the Instagram caption that we generated in the last step to be the input for this step, but because as the content is similar, so I'm just gonna pick from Gemini. Once the prompt is ready, and just hit save. Make sure you save your work often. Now let's do a test run of the scenario to make sure everything is working smoothly and there are no errors. You can click on the white bubble above each module to check the output at every stage. it's going to take a couple of seconds till the whole workflow gets done. It depends on how many steps you really have. So we're just going to give it a little bit time. The bubbles have started to appear. Now what we can do is we can first look at the Gemini summary and just go on to the output and result. Yep, here it is. It's followed our prompt and generated a clear summary of the blog post just like we asked. And now let's check the Facebook post. You'll see here in the output looks great. Yeah, in the messages, go into the content. Yeah, looks great. If it feels a little bit long for your audience, you can always go back and tweak the prompt to ask for a shorter post or set a word limit. Now moving on to Instagram, under choices, message, content, you'll find the post has been hopefully generated. Now it includes the caption, and as you can see, it's also added relevant hashtags at the bottom, just as we instructed. Now let's look at the image we generated using DALL-E. Under the output tab, you'll see a URL at the bottom. Just copy that and open the image in a new tab. Right, so here's the image. Not bad at all. Of course, we can always refine the prompt if you want to adjust the style and specific colors. Now we'll connect our social media channels where we want to post. So I'll start with Facebook Pages module. We'll use create a post action from the list. Under the page field, pick up the page that you want to post on. And in the message box, just select the field which has the post from the previous step. It will be under choices, message, and content. Yeah, once done, hit save. Now we'll do the same for Instagram. Connect your account, select the page, and in the photo URL, select the URL from the previous step. Repeat the process once this is done. Repeat the process for LinkedIn as well and connect your account. Select your content from the data picker. And just hit save. If you find out that one of your modules is not working, or maybe the API connection needs to be restored, what I suggest is go to the connections tab and just go through your connections there. You can restore, delete, and recreate them. That generally would solve the issue. One last thing, if you're not ready to post directly to social media right away, that's totally fine. You can easily modify this workflow to send the generated posts to a Google Doc or even email them to yourself or your team for approval. Once you're happy with the content, you can just then trigger the next step to publish it automatically. I hope this tutorial helped you see how powerful automation and AI can be when they work together.